Hey guys, Lego Wiggin back on another video. Finally got this in. I've been waiting so long. And I also got a new setup going on here that me and my girlfriend are working on. She made a little back piece back there. And I just did these little things over here. But right here we got the Mask of Red Death from the Horseman. It's a figure of Obscura. I'm very excited. And I'm just showing off this packaging because it is beautiful. Like, all around print. Right here you have a little bit of the story of it all. I'm not familiar. It's based off of Edgar Allan Poe story. But I'm just going to start opening this real fast. And something else that's really cool is that it does come with just a little short story of it all. It's all original art too by Nate in here. I'll just give it a little glance. More so on the art than the words. It's beautiful, and I think art should be showcased, especially with this figure here. This part right here is very beautiful, and if you like this, you're going to love when we get to actually unboxing, because you're going to see a lot more like that. But it's pretty cool. I will probably end up reading this after, because I'm not too familiar with the story. But right here, let's get to the goods. So, my camera's a little low. Let me try to back it up. Right there is in box. So this comes completely out, and that leaves us with this beauty. So this is the inside art here. It is beautiful, and I love the Horseman does this. I mean, you can use this as a backdrop for photos or anything. That's the inside of it. Outside looks like that. It's wrap around. If you got two, it would look pretty cool. But I'm very, very much obsessed with how good this looks. And then now we have this beautiful thing right here. And it also just has some very nice artwork on it, especially on this backside. I really, really love this. And in the story, they have each room with these colors, and it's like that. It's just very, very nice. But enough with all the art. Let's get into this. Forget that, man. Let's open this bad boy up. So, I got this out of the box, and oh my goodness, this thing looks beautiful. I hope the camera is picking up on just the different shades of red throughout him and just how insane it looks. And I cannot wait to take that mask off. But before we get into that, I'm going to push him back a little bit and show off some of these accessories so I can start showing them off and put them off in the background. First, I will say we get his hands are two different colors. So you do have black and red, those go together. You have, and these are different hinges, I believe. Another black and red, like holding hands. And then you have these nasty looking, like, scratching, grabbing hands. These are disgusting in a good way. They're nuts. Next, I'm going to pull up this giant puddle of blood. And it has pegs on here for him and for the dial piece he comes with. And this looks pretty nice. I'm going to put that right there so you can keep seeing it. Next, we got this giant clock, dude. It is massive. It looks great. It plays a pretty decent part inside the story from what I've read so far. And it actually comes with this little crow that you can peg on the top. Just like that. Fairly simple. And it comes with this little thing. It has like little feet on it. So you would take that and trying to get that in there. Alright, I am struggling, so I'm going to take that off camera real fast. And perfect. Feet on there, all that's on there. It looks great. But also, I don't know what function it really serves, but this comes off. I don't know, maybe if you're having a problem with reflection or anything, but it does come off, which, you know, really, I think there's going to be a lot of cool customizers that are going to have a lot of fun with this. But I think it's very, very nice accessories, honestly, and I really do like that we're getting these Dio pieces from the Four Horsemen. I think it adds a lot, not only to just being collecting and buying, but just to being a fan, showing that they are trying to please us very much. But, so this also has pegs on the bottom. I can take that and I can peg it into this blood. So now it's pegged in, you know, pretty sturdy. I can move the red mask def right there. And I can just have this sitting right here in the background now. A little blood pile with that. It's super cool. But now, let's get into the figure. Okay, so starting off, I'm just going to go off straight off looks of him out of the box. This looks insane. It's so nice. Love the colors popping. I love how much soft goods we get. And, I mean, it is crazy flowy. Like, look at the back. Dude, this is nuts. Also, these are new arms. I think everything on here is, like, we've known it's coming. Like these specific pieces, but we haven't actually had them in hand yet, which is pretty cool. But, I mean, aesthetics alone, just by looking at him in that face. Let me see if I can get a zoom in. Because it looks ridiculously good. I really love the detail that we are getting on this guy. And, I am going to strip him down when we get into that articulation. But right here, I just want to take it in a little bit more. I mean, there is, I believe there's a really weak wire. Yeah, I can feel it in this. Really weak wire inside of this. And there is a wire. Is there a wire? I believe there's a wire somewhere in here. Yeah, this is also wired on these soft goods. Super nice. But, let's start taking it apart. Okay, so it does look like this is sewed into that. So you gotta be a little bit careful of that before you start ripping everything off. Man, I don't know even how to get this off, honestly. This is some complex stuff. But we will try and get this off. Arm is up, straight. Hoping that mask doesn't come off because I really don't want to know what he looks like yet. And almost got it. Is it also attached to that? Okay, I guess the entire bodysuit is, all of it's sewn together. So I'm going to go off camera and try to get this off without messing anything up. Okay, and I actually did miss one accessory. You get a little dagger, which is pretty cool. I think we've seen it before, maybe not. I'm not really sure. I'm not a genius when it comes to the parts, but I did get him all the way taken off here. He looks amazing. Very horrifying, honestly. Like, honestly. But, so I have 3 parts of soft goods here. This is the hood. Has a little bit of wire in this. I have seen some people say it's a weak wire, and I can see what they mean. But it is a very cool piece. I love when we get soft goods. And then this is his undercoat. I had to pop the head and the arm off to get this off. And I keep my house pretty cold, and he's been sitting in the cold all day. So it was a little bit of a, had to heat it up a little bit, but not too bad. And then this is his other part. This is nuts looking. Like, this is really fine. This is my favorite part of it. Like, look at all the different stitching on the inside. This is insane work right here. So that's beautiful. That's really nice. But let's check out this guy now, this articulation. And I mean, even the aesthetic alone with a bare body like this is nuts. Look at that face, hands, body. This is disgusting. And I love it. This red hand reaching out at you. Look at that face, dude. Insane. And so I will start actually with that head up there. Put these arms down. So this is a mask. I haven't taken it off yet. And I don't want to be, I'm going to do a reaction to the mask. I don't know what's underneath it yet. But I'm going to say that towards the end just in case spoilers. But I will say that it does, it's not an articulated jaw. Doesn't do nothing. Head will move. But the mask, you can kind of fudge it around and make it look like an articulated jaw. And I think this mask does click on to other people, but it's really cool. But actually, so if you look here, this actually has a hinge. It's pretty nuts. So you can get your basic left. Oh, the mask almost came off right there. I gotta be very careful. If you look here, if it would focus again, there we go. You can get your basic left, right, which you're not used to, but you get a really, really big hinge. And I mean, I know it looks a little goofy here, but I mean, one, it does look pretty frightening, but two, I think it would really work and look even better when you have on the when you have on all his soft goods. I think it's really gonna shine. From there, these are the whole body's new, so we're going for that T pose here, and it's a little bit higher than a T. Nothing like too crazy, but a little bit higher. And from here, I kind of like the not really much there, a little bit there, nothing too crazy, but you get the little little spin right there. But these elbows, ooh, see, my guy is a little stiff still. These elbows right here for Mythic Legion is insane. It's not double jointed, but I mean, come on. I will try to show another Mythic Legion, because I think this is considered a 1.0. I don't actually know, but getting this on a Mythic is insane, or any 4 Horseman figure is nuts, because normally we only get that straight 90 like that. Like, that would be a good one for a 4 Horseman figure, but this is nuts. I mean, he can take the mask on and off. That is insane. And I will do a little close up on this red hand while we're here. Super nice. He also has this. It looks so tethered and nasty, and it's plastic, but man, does it look like fabric. It looks really good. Here you can see the swivel on the thigh. It's a little bit hindered by that up there. You can see that, like the skin, because I think this is a zombie legs, maybe Epoxis. And I will say that's a really good articulation also for a 4 Horseman figure right there in that leg. That's pretty nuts. Then I'll put that leg out a little bit more, show off these feet. These feet are nasty, those toes are spread. You spin it, you know, kind of what you're used to. But I will say, if this doesn't make you super excited for the future of 4 Horsemen releases, I don't know what to tell you, because I'm so excited right now for every upcoming wave, and they just get more and more appealing to me, because look at what they're doing here, man. This is very, very nice. A great upgrade compared to what we have been getting. I don't have any complaints about prior ones, honestly. But dude, you're saying that I'm gonna get almost a 90 on the arms. It looks great. It functions even better than ever, and he's just very beautiful looking. But from here, I think all I really have left is a size comparison, overall thoughts, and taking that mask off. So I'm going to go grab a few other figures that are same brand, different brand stuff you put with this. I don't have any NECA horror, but if I did, they would look good together. But I'm going to grab a few other figures, and we'll get going with that. Okay, so I've grabbed a few figures here. Some figures I think that may look good with him specifically, but some figures that I think would look good with some upcoming releases, or just stuff that people own. Starting off, I do have Maaque Cyborg Superman. I've been having a little bit of troubles getting him to stand recently. So, pretty close in height. I'd say there's a slight size difference there, honestly. Still, and I don't think this guy's going to stand, honestly. But we're gonna try it. We are going to try it. I think my fingers have to stay there. That's how your figure arts are gonna scale. I don't think they scale too bad, honestly, if I'm being honest. But those are the two semi. Figure arts aren't always crazy expensive. Sometimes they are. But I'll also hit you with another more expensive toy that I have. He looks a lot wider than he actually is, because he has a cape on, and it's not a fun cape to get on and off for me. Mescos, I think they scale pretty well with it. And we'll put a Hasbro up here right now to go with these two. Let's hope he's also stands. And he's leaning a little bit back, but scales pretty well still. I think, honestly, like, the future for Mythic and Cosmic and Figuara Obscura, anything else that 4 Horsemen do, is very, very bright. So I feel like if you're seeing this, or if you've been on the fence, like, there's no better time to jump in my opinion, because I think we're just gonna get better looking and better quality figures consistently, just non-stop. I mean, the reinforcements. If you're watching this somewhat around the time that this comes out, the reinforcements are being announced, and All-In's going on sale in a couple days on the 14th. And I'm very excited because they look good. They're older figures, kind of just getting upgraded so far, but they look good. As you see, I got a Mythic elf here. I think, honestly, you know, elves are kind of royalty-ish. And this guy strikes at like a ballroom party thing, so, you know, he come in here to kill a bunch of elves for sure. And then I got, I cannot, Oleg Thygart from Cosmic Legions. He's a big boy, that's for sure. But I think his scale's pretty good. I mean, he's an alien. Then I'll just throw in, I got this little plundering for my birthday a couple days ago. He's super cool and cute, so I thought I'd just show off how small this guy is. And I like him being this tiny. So that is all I have for these size comparisons here. I think the scale of this guy is great. Looks good. I do wish I had either maybe a Rumble Society, or one of those more creepy Mezcos they do, or even a NECA Horror just for the comparison. Because I think he would scale really, really good with those guys and look really, really good. Overall, this is an amazing figure. I really, really love it. I'm going to get him dressed back up and give my final thoughts, and then we'll do a face review. Hey, I forgot to say this before, but this is like the last chance to click off before I take this mask off, in case you're viewing this and you don't own this yet and you tend to, and you are very excited and don't want this to be spoiled to you at all. It's your last chance to click off this video here. If you enjoyed it so far, like, comment, and if you're staying, I'm sorry for repeating that twice, and let me know what you guys think about this mask if you stay. Okay, so overall, I'll give this thing like a 10 out of 10. This is beautiful. It's very, very nice. Aesthetics alone is enough to make you just want to own this, even if it just sat on a shelf forever. And you get this nice Dio piece. Figure looks amazing. I mean, even if it sat on my shelf for the rest of my life, I think I still wouldn't regret this just looking at it. But then you start playing around with this thing, and it just functions beautifully. I'm going to add some photos at the end. Hopefully I can do it as much justice as it deserves, because it just looks so great. Great value. If somehow you ever get a chance to purchase this again, either at a con, or maybe someone else is selling it, or maybe at Toy Store gets a hold of some somehow, like they always seem to do, I would really suggest not holding out and getting this thing, because it is super nice. But let's get to what we're excited for. Let's take this mask off. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm going to do a little zoom on his face. Wait till it gets in focus again. There we go. Nope. What are we focused on right now? There we go. So, as you can see, back in focus finally. I got him in a little bit of a pose, making him look like he's taking off his hood. Getting ready to take the mask off, and let's see, I think I just push up. What the? What the heck? This is not what I was expecting. I don't know how this is being reused, but I'm slightly frightened. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm really frightened. I mean, oh, I just hit the table because I'm like thrown off. What the heck, dude? What the heck? That's not what I was expecting at all. I've been avoiding the spoiler for definitely a little minute here. I was not expecting this. I'm a little scared. That's nasty. That's disgusting. But I'm very excited for the future now. But if you like this video and you're still here and you pass my spoiler warning, drop a like, comment, and I'll see you guys next time.